What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob, doing the Dewar's blended Scotch whiskey, 32 years old, 46%. This is a 375 milliliter bottle. These go for like 120 bucks or something like that. I think I bought it for really great price in my opinion. Obviously, you're getting old blended Scotch for a lower price. The bottles are not very big, of course, but you know, it's a nice little way to get into the older market without spending a lot of money. So Dewar's is doing a great job with that. This doesn't say natural color anywhere on the bottle or box. I can't find the box anymore, but I remember it not saying natural color on it. So unfortunately, that might be added color, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not, because it's a 4-stage aging process and then it's finished in PX casks. So there's a possibility that that's just natural color. I don't see why you would add color to a 32-year-old whiskey anyway. It doesn't say blended malt. It just says blended Scotch whiskey. So we can assume that there's possibly some other grains or at least some unmalted barley in there. On the nose. Oh, and it's non-chill filtered. It does say that at the back of the bottle. Non-chill filtered, which is great. This is a Patreon request for Neil and Jennifer, one of two. The first one was the Glendronach that came out last, and the second one is this one. So thanks again, Neil and Jennifer. Appreciate your support. On the nose. Okay, so the initial nose, nothing off-putting, nothing sulfuric, a little bit of chocolate, maybe some chocolate orange, more on the chocolate side. Some red fruit as well. Definitely get that PX cask. It definitely noses sweet. Really nice nose. Not over the top by any means. I do wonder what kind of casks they use for this one. If anybody knows the exact blend that was in here, that would be great to share in the description below. I'll pin it to the top. Or in the comment section, I should say. Nice nose. A little bit of orange, a little bit of berry, some raisin maybe, a little bit of chocolate as well. Nothing off-putting at all. Not overwhelming on the nose either. On the palate, you get a little bit of peat. Reminds me of like a Highland Park kind of peat. Yeah, I wonder what that is. There's something maybe Isla in there, but a light touch of it. It's only peated on the palate, which is crazy. I don't get any peat on the nose. I don't know why I'm not hitting this more often. It's actually fantastic on the palate. Again, I paid under $200. Can't remember exactly how much. Under $200 for this. Double aged for ultimate smoothness. I can assume that that means that they probably aged in two types of casks twice. you know, transferring the liquid twice and then finishing it in PX, which seems like a lot of work. But I guess you have a lot of time in 32 years. And maybe it wasn't ready for a while. So there's always that. But it's definitely ready now. And they're charging an incredible price for a 32-year-old Scotch. I'd be surprised if there's anything but malted barley and unmalted barley in this. It's very tasty. It's got some complexity too, like chocolate, peat, a little bit of orange and berry. Like when I say peat, it's what you would expect from an older peated whiskey, not a younger peated whiskey, of course. It's not dominant by any means. It's just there, kind of as a accentuating factor, I guess you could say. Yeah, not too much information on the actual bottle. I guess, you know, you give them a pass because of the price and the quality. People don't realize that some blends are actually where you should be directing your money toward. You're getting a better price for the most part, and you're getting older stuff, usually tastier stuff, because they've been able to manipulate it with different types of whiskey. Compass Box is a great example of this. This Dewar is 32 at this price. To have a 32-year-old Scotch on your bar, I think that's pretty cool in and of itself. I have to give this like an 88, 89. It's really, really good. Thanks again to Neil and Jennifer for requesting this. If I had to guess, I would say there's some Glen Scotia, maybe Highland Park in here. Really good overall. Yeah, that's an 88, 89 for me. Probably pushing toward an 89 because of the price and quality. It doesn't say natural color on it, so we can assume that there's some color in it, but it does say unchill filtered or non-chill filtered. So that's a great whiskey, great buy, really, really good bang for your buck. That's it for me, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Maybe not Twitter. I don't really use X that much. And I do have TikTok, but I don't post a ton. I'm going to try to post as many 10-second re-reviews as I can on TikTok, Instagram, and in the short section on YouTube here. So you can follow me on all those if you want more Whiskey in the Six content. Cheers.